DW Radio, your information station.
I'm Lou Mangello from WDW Radio, back again for Star Wars Weekends 2012, and I am so excited to be joined by a very special guest. You know her as Ahsoka Tano. She's been on the show before. My very special guest, once again, is Ashley Eckstein. Ashley, welcome back.
Oh, thank you so much, Lou.
So we talked in the past about how you got started and your career, and I'm going to link back to the other video we did. But for those of you who may not know, you're living the dream, right? So she grows up in Orlando. You were a cast member here at Walt Disney World. You were a dancer in the parades. She married the World Series MVP, David Eckstein. She got married in Walt Disney World and had great sweet treats as well, too.
Yes. I'm a big Disney fan. I'm a Disney nut.
And now you're also the voice of Ahsoka Tano. So Star Wars and Disney, that great marriage comes together.
You know what? It's the perfect mashup. Star Wars and Disney, two of the best fan bases, and it's just really a perfect marriage.
And so the first time we met, Clone Wars had just come out, the TV series has just come out, and now it's huge. I mean, Clone Wars has grown exponentially. Did you ever sort of see when you first started the growth to where it is now?
Oh my goodness, you know, we hoped because we knew we had a great show, but it's really been a dream come true, especially meeting all the kids. You know, Star Wars: The Clone Wars has really introduced Star Wars to a new generation of kids, and that's been really special.
Kids and kids at heart and Star Wars fans. And look, it's expanded beyond the confines of the TV show because now you're also the voice in Star Wars Lego 3, The Clone Wars as well too, right?
Yes, I went in for that video game and didn't have any lines and, you know, had to use my expression, which was hilarious and had a lot of fun.
And so you've also expanded too because, again, when we first started talking, you were, I think, just releasing the Her Universe line of women's Star Wars clothing. Give us a quick recap on how Her Universe got started.
Well, you know, most people don't realize, but close to half of all Star Wars fans are women, and women of all ages. You know, young girls all the way up. So, you know, and I'm a huge fan. And so I wanted more Star Wars merchandise made for women and realized that there wasn't much of it. So I went to Lucasfilm, started my own company called Her Universe, and we launched with the first line exclusively made just for female fans.
And it's grown, and I love some of the merchandise you came out with this year. I, of course, cannot pull off the Princess Leia hoodie with the cinnamon buns on top, but it's great because all the stuff, too, is fun because there's t-shirts, and it also lets girls sort of get dressed up like whether it's Princess Leia or their favorite Ahsoka Tano.
Yes, I mean, there's so many iconic female characters, such as Princess Leia, Ahsoka Tano. You know, it's just there's so many female fans, and Star Wars is for everyone. It's not just for the guys. It's not just for the girls. It's universal. It's for everyone, and female fans want to show off their Star Wars pride and look geek chic while they're at it.
Geek chic, I like it. So, how much do you have involvement? You know, you've got to be so busy with doing all the voiceover work and everything else. How involved are you sort of on a day-to-day basis, a hands-on basis, either selecting merchandise or choosing what's going to be coming out next?
Well, you know, most people don't realize that this is actually my company. A lot of people, they see an actress and they think, oh, she's just endorsing the product. I'm not endorsing this at all. I literally had to start this company from the ground up, and I have a great business partner, and we work on it together. And we do everything from the hang tags to, you know, exactly what shirt, the color, the saying, everything. So it's a full-time job.
So what are a couple of other things that you're just releasing this year that you're really excited about?
Well, I'm really excited about that Princess Leia hoodie that you just mentioned. You know, it's just very subtle with the hood down, but then when you put the hood up, it has the buns. For the little girls, I'm so excited. We have an Ahsoka Tano costume top. It's actually Ahsoka's new costume as a long sleeve tunic top. We have our first baby onesie. I'm so excited to have our first Jedi in training baby onesie for girls. And you know, just all new stuff. It's all on heruniverse.com. Obviously, it's available here during Disney Star Wars weekend in Darth's Mall merchandise tent. But if you can't come to Star Wars weekend, you can go to heruniverse.com.
And so is it coming around full circle now? Like you create Her Universe for the female fans that you felt are underrepresented. do you find that guys are now coming up to you saying, well, you need to start creating some of this cool stuff for guys too?
It's the biggest compliment when a guy comes up and he says, well, what about his universe? And I say, look around. It is his universe. We just want a little corner in the shop, and, you know, we're happy to have that. So it's definitely a compliment. And I have to say, I have to thank all the guys out there, because some of our biggest supporters are guys, because they're buying for their wives or their daughters or their sisters or their moms. And so, you know, I have to thank all the guys for all their support.
And you're right, her universe is growing, and your universe is growing because you can see you're back again as celebrity host of Star Wars Weekends, and your fan base is growing. I love the video that you did with Chewbacca for the Disney Parks blog, where he got online over and over again. It probably looks like you've probably seen that actually in real life before.
Yes, well, I've always had a crush on Chewbacca, so that was so much fun to do. And it's so thrilling to be back here at Star Wars Weekends. Honestly, this is my favorite time of year. Like I said, it's the perfect mashup, but Disney just puts on such a great event. I mean, I have to tell everyone, if they haven't come to Star Wars Weekends, please put it in your schedule, make it a vacation, make it a part of whatever trip you're going on, because this is a must-see event. I mean, you really should make the time to come.
And if that's coming because you really are a fan first, because like some of the people that come to Star Wars Weekends, you were the dress-up kid too. I seem to remember a Karate Kid dress up very early on.
Yes, some very special friends helped give me the opportunity to dress up as Ahsoka for the day. And it was just really a dream come true for me, because, you know, I'm here working the event, which you can't really call it work. This is play. But I don't get to dress up in the fun costumes. So on a day off, I got to dress up as Ahsoka. And literally, I had the biggest geek out moment ever, which was just so much fun. And again, Disney just makes your dreams come true. To be able to walk into the park now, a park that I was here as, I think, a 7-year-old girl, the week that this park opened. I mean, I literally came here the week it opened, and now to walk in and see my t-shirts hanging in Tatooine Traders, I literally have to pinch myself. Disney makes dreams come true, and I encourage families to come out and check this out.
I have to assume the biggest thrill, though, is seeing guests, not just adults who are coming dressed as Ahsoka, but now little kids. I saw a little girl dressed up with the full makeup and everything else. I think she was actually coming over to meet you. You were signing merchandise over there. What's that like when the fans get to come up and talk to you dressed as Ahsoka, or talking to you sort of as Ahsoka?
That's pretty cool, especially because I just use my voice for Ahsoka. So to see the little kids' eyes like pop out of their heads when I say like, always in time to save your life, Sky Guy, they flip out, and to me, it makes it all worth it. I just love interacting with the kids, and I have to tell you, I can't really talk about it just yet, but I'm doing a new cartoon for Disney, for the Disney Channel, so I think it comes out next year, so I just can't wait. It's going to be a great one for kids, and there's actually music involved. It's a musical.
All right, so real quick about the fans lining up. Do you ever have like a William Shatner get a life moment where a fan comes up and goes, Ahsoka, do you remember in season 1, episode 3, where Ahsoka was looking out the window? What was she thinking back then?
I usually ask the fan, and I say, well, you tell me, because we're already so far ahead. We're already done with season 5, and so I have so many episodes in my head that sometimes to go back to season 1, I need a refresher. So the fans, usually I'll say, well, why don't you tell me your favorite part, or why don't you tell me your favorite quote? And I'll repeat it. But no, I am a fan, and I do have my favorite moments. And actually, I'm wearing today one of my new shirts, and this was inspired because my favorite character is R2-D2, and he is my hero. So that's the fun part of being the designer, is you get to design what you've always wanted. And R2-D2, any episode with R2-D2 is my favorite.
My favorite shirt is the one with Princess Leia and Darth Vader that says Daddy Issues, because she took it a lot better than Anakin did.
She did.
She did a lot better than Luke did when she found out that Anakin was his father.
She did. Well, I have a cool story, actually. There's a t-shirt that says "Looking for Love in Alderaan Places." Well, I went to the convention Dragon Con, and I got to meet Carrie Fisher and was talking to her about her universe, and I said, okay, if you could ever have one t-shirt, what would it say? And she said, I've always loved the phrase "looking for love in Alderaan Places." So, Carrie Fisher, this t-shirt's for you. You definitely inspired that t-shirt, so I'm really excited about that one.
That's awesome. It's a nice tribute to an original trilogy character, Princess Leia. One last question very quickly, because you're always so busy, you're always doing so much. You also do some great charity work as well too, and you're doing the lightsaber relay for a charity that's very personal to me, Make-A-Wish Foundation, coming up for Comic-Con, right?
Yes, I'm actually so glad you asked. You can go to courseoftheforce.com. I'm one of the co-hosts for the event with Chris Hardwick, the Nerdist, Allison Hayslip, and it's a relay race where instead of passing the torch, we pass the lightsaber. And it's in Southern California, starting in LA, all the way down to San Diego Comic-Con, July 7th through July 11th. And you can sign up. Anyone can go to Course the Force right now and sign up for a leg of the relay race. 100% of the money in the relay race goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and it's definitely a charity that is close to my heart as well. Here at Star Wars Weekends, we get to meet Make-A-Wish kids that come to Star Wars Weekends to meet the Star Wars characters, and we have year after year, and it's just some of my favorite fans are these kids that we get to meet through Make-A-Wish. So definitely come check it out. You get to hold this special lightsaber, run in this fantastic race, and again, it's all for a great cause.
I mean, look at me. I'm not a runner, but I may have to come out just to do the lightsaber relay to benefit Make-A-Wish.
I think so.
Awesome. I'm sure there's a lot more coming that you can and can't talk about. Where can people go to find out more about what you're doing and Her Universe and everything else that is Ashley Eckstein?
You know, best place to start is heruniverse.com. And then go to our Facebook page, which is the Her Universe official fan page, and then Twitter, which is @HerUniverse, because I'm the one interacting with the fans. So many people think, oh, it's somebody from the company. No, it's just me. So if you have any thoughts, any opinions, any questions, come to Facebook, come to Twitter, and join the conversation. And Lou, thank you so much for your support, and thank you everyone out there. And I'm just so happy to be here.
Listen, this is a huge thrill for me. It's Ashley Eckstein. It's Ahsoka Tano. I love what you do. And you're a great hugger, so I have to thank you again.
Thank you so much, Lou. And I have one question for you.
Uh-oh.
Did you try the Darth Vader cupcakes?
With the Darth chocolate and the peanut butter.
Gosh, they're to die for.
You see why I love this woman? The last thing she goes to is food.
Yeah, and today I'm trying the R2-D2 full of churro sticks with chocolate dipping sauce. I can't wait.
Awesome. Ashley Eckstein, heruniverse.com. Thank you so much. Come see her at Star Wars Weekends.
Thank you so much, Lou.
Thank you.